Human history is filled with countless events, wars, discoveries, and inventions. But among them, only a handful of moments truly reshaped the world as we know it. These pivotal events didn't just influence their own era, they rippled through time, altering culture, technology, politics, and even the way humans think. Tonight, we're exploring 5 monumental moments in history that changed humanity forever. From groundbreaking inventions to revolutionary ideas, these events remind us how fragile yet transformative human civilization can be. 1. The agricultural revolution. Humanity tames the earth long before skyscrapers, internet, or even the wheel. Humans survived as hunters and gatherers, constantly moving, fighting, and struggling for sustenance. Around 10,000 years ago, a radical shift occurred, the agricultural revolution. For the first time, humans began cultivating crops and domesticating animals, transforming nomadic lifestyles into permanent settlements. This change was monumental. It allowed population growth, the rise of cities, and eventually the birth of civilizations. Suddenly, humans could produce surplus food, leading to specialization of labor, trade, and the complex societies we recognize today. Without this revolution, history as we know it, empires, technology, art, might never have existed. But it wasn't just about food, it was about control. Humanity learned it could manipulate the environment on an unprecedented scale. This moment marked the transition from survival to creation, laying the foundation for everything from governments to written language. Imagine a world where humans remained forever on the move, never planting seeds, never building monuments. Our history would be unimaginably different. 2. The printing press ideas set free. Fast forward to the 15th century, and the world stood on the brink of a transformation that would reshape human history. In 1440, Johannes Gutenberg introduced the printing press, an invention that did far more than make books easier to produce. It fundamentally democratized knowledge. For centuries, learning had been a privilege reserved for the elite, preserved in fragile manuscripts painstakingly copied by hand. Gutenberg's press shattered this monopoly, enabling ideas to travel rapidly across Europe and fueling some of history's most significant movements: the Renaissance, the Reformation, and eventually the Scientific Revolution. With the ability to mass-produce texts, literacy rates began to rise, and ordinary people gained access to knowledge that had previously been out of reach. Institutions that had relied on controlling information were suddenly challenged, and the very way humans thought began to change. The printing press did more than distribute words. It encouraged questioning, exploration, and the free exchange of ideas on a scale never seen before. Imagine a world where all books were still hand-copied and ideas confined to monasteries. Progress in science, democracy, and social reform might have been delayed by centuries. Gutenberg's press was not merely a machine, it was humanity's first step toward a truly connected, enlightened world, laying the foundation for modern thought and revolutionizing the way knowledge shapes society. 3. The Industrial Revolution. Machines reshape life. The 18th century brought another transformation that would ripple through every corner of society: the Industrial Revolution. Factories, steam engines, and mechanized production replaced traditional handcrafting, dramatically altering work, society, and the environment. Cities exploded as people migrated in search of jobs, creating modern urban life. The revolution also accelerated technology. Railways, telegraphs, and later electricity reshaped how humans moved, communicated, and lived. Yet, it wasn't just about machines, it was about speed, efficiency, and the potential for unprecedented growth. At the same time, it exposed humanity to harsh realities: child labor, pollution, and inequality. But from these challenges arose reform, innovation, and a relentless drive for progress. Without the Industrial Revolution, the modern conveniences we take for granted, cars, airplanes, electricity, might not exist. It fundamentally altered the human relationship with work, society, and the natural world, laying the groundwork for globalization and the interconnected planet we inhabit today. 4. The discovery of penicillin. Medicine's silent revolution. In 1928, Alexander Fleming made a serendipitous discovery that would forever alter the course of medicine and human survival: penicillin. While examining petri dishes in his laboratory, Fleming noticed that a mold contaminating the cultures had killed surrounding bacteria, revealing the world's first true antibiotic. Before this breakthrough, even minor infections could be deadly, and surgical procedures carried enormous risk due to the threat of infection. Penicillin provided an unprecedented weapon against disease, transforming medicine almost overnight. The discovery of penicillin not only saved countless lives but also propelled medical science into a new era. It paved the way for vaccines, chemotherapy, and advanced surgical techniques that would have been unimaginable in a world without effective antibiotics. Imagine a time when a simple cut could become fatal or pneumonia routinely claimed thousands of lives. our modern health landscape would be unrecognizable. Penicillin reshaped humanity's relationship with mortality, enabling longer, healthier lives, supporting population growth, and fostering urbanization. Its legacy continues today, as challenges like antibiotic resistance and ongoing medical research define the frontiers of survival. All of this began with a single mold quietly growing in a lab, a humble organism whose discovery changed how humans confront disease, death, and the limits of life itself. 5. The internet humanity connected. Finally, no discussion of transformative moments would be complete without the internet. Born in the late 20th century from military research and academic experiments, it rapidly became a global phenomenon that redefined communication, commerce, and culture. Suddenly, information flowed instantly across continents, people could collaborate in real time, and the concept of distance was forever altered. The internet transformed economies, created new industries, and gave birth to social movements, from grassroots activism to global revolutions. It has also changed the way humans think, learn, and interact. Knowledge, entertainment, and even relationships became digital, blurring boundaries between the physical and virtual worlds. The internet is not just technology, it's a human amplifier, enabling connection, creativity, and innovation on an unprecedented scale. Without it, the modern world, globalized, interlinked, and digitally dependent, would look completely different. Every tweet, email, or video call is part of a historical moment that continues to shape humanity's future. These 5 moments, from agriculture to the internet, reveal the patterns of human progressed ingenuity, adaptation, and transformation. Each event reshaped society, not just temporarily, but permanently. They teach us that humanity's story is not static, it is a constant chain of change, influenced by curiosity, discovery, and the ability to harness ideas. These milestones also remind us that progress often comes with trade-offs, challenges, and unforeseen consequences. Technology, medicine, and industry have improved lives immeasurably, yet they've also tested ethical boundaries, altered societies, and challenged old structures. When we look back at these moments, it's impossible not to feel awe at human potential. We've learned to cultivate the earth, to share knowledge, to harness machines, to fight disease, and to connect globally. Each achievement represents a leap, a defiance of previous limits, and a vision of a future that seemed impossible at the time. These milestones also serve as a warning: the choices we make today, the technologies we embrace, and the knowledge we pursue will define the next pivotal moments for humanity. So, as you go about your life, consider the invisible threads linking us to the past. Every decision, invention, and discovery carries the potential to change the world in ways we can't yet imagine. Perhaps the next moment that reshapes humanity forever is already underway, waiting for someone, an inventor, a thinker, or a visionary, to ignite it. History shows that change is inevitable, dramatic, and often unpredictable. It also shows that human potential, when unleashed, knows no boundaries. These 5 moments are more than milestones, they are reminders of what humanity is capable of. They inspire reflection, curiosity, and a sense of responsibility. After all, if a single invention, discovery, or idea can ripple through centuries, imagine what today's choices might mean for the generations to come. From the first seeds planted by early farmers to the boundless digital highways of the internet, humanity has repeatedly rewritten its own story. And the next chapter is still waiting to be written. The key takeaway: progress isn't always obvious in the moment. It often hides in the quiet work of inventors, the accidental discovery in a lab, or the radical idea that challenges the status quo. But over time, these moments coalesce into transformative change, shaping every aspect of human existence. And while we can't predict every breakthrough or disaster, we can recognize the power each moment holds to redefine humanity forever. History isn't just about the past, it's a living guide to the present and the future. And as we continue to innovate, explore, and connect, we carry forward the legacy of those pivotal moments that have already changed everything. Perhaps the next event that reshapes humanity is happening right now, quietly, invisibly, waiting for the right eyes to notice it. And one day it will stand alongside agriculture, the printing press, industrial machines, penicillin, and the internet as a defining moment of human history.